What's going on, y'all? This is Josh from Team Super Shoe, and welcome back to another. It's not really the episode of Shoe Show, but this is the member of the month, and we brought on this month of October and Halloween, Rita Sisk. How are you?
I'm good. Hello, Team Super Shoe.
Yeah, so it's cool to have you. I know you've been a long-time member, and you're a big Corey LaJoie fan, so I wanted to get to know you. So where are you from, and what do you do?
I am, I live in Indiana. Just south of Terre Haute, which is about an hour out of Indy. And I work at a company, Sony, DADC, and I am a buyer. I've been with them for 31 years. So
Awesome. So you're always commenting, and you're always been positive energy in the Facebook group, and wanted to know what brought you to be a part of the team and being a Corey LaJoie fan.
Well, when I hired in at Sony, they put me working weekends, and on the weekends we listened to the radio, and one of our local radio stations back in 1991 carried the NASCAR races. And so I got hooked on NASCAR in 1991, 1992, and just have been there ever since. So I've had multiple drivers throughout my 30 years. And back in, I think it was like probably 2019, I was following Ryan Blaney and Glass Case of Emotion podcast out of MRN. And they were talking to Corey. And I'm like, man, I really kind of like this guy. So at that point, I started listening to Corey's podcast, Sunday Money, and through MRN, and then started following him, and just have really liked his dedication, liked his approach, enjoyed his demeanor, and, just kind of the guy that I like to follow.
Yeah. And I see you're wearing a cross necklace. I'm also a Christian, and it's cool to see a driver that's outspoken about his faith. And Corey, he's a great representative of the way NASCAR drivers should be. So he's a good guy. So and I know you said that you were from Indy, and I know you got to meet him. I figured maybe you can tell the viewers about that story.
Sure did. I was following Corey on, I think it was Instagram or Twitter one, and I seen he put a post up that he was going to be downtown at LaJoie Street and doing kind of a meet and greet on Saturday. So I got with my friends. That I have two real good friends that one is brand new to NASCAR, and we're just reeling her in and got her hooked on NASCAR. And I said, let's go Saturday. And this is Friday morning, or actually Thursday night kind of. And so in the last minute, Friday, we bought tickets to go to Indy to the races, the Xfinity race and the IndyCar race. And we left the track early so that we could go see Corey downtown. And we got to meet him and Leanne. And I'm going to forget the lady's name from Garner Trucking. NASCAR Chasm was there. So, and there was several fans there. It was a great little impromptu but get together, and it was not the formal sit down, sign your autograph and be gone kind of thing. It was great. So
that's great. So was it how long did you guys hang out? Like, were you out there for half hour or?
Oh yeah, we were probably there for an easy half hour, 45 minutes. And Corey was just standing there talking, visiting with us. We talked to Leanne for a good little while. And the couple from Garner Trucking, we talked to them for a good while. So it was a fun time.
That's awesome. So I obviously you've been to Indy Motor Speedway. Is there any other tracks you've been to, and is there any tracks maybe is on the bucket list?
I have been to Bristol back in the 90s, probably 90s. And I was at Talladega back in the 90s. I haven't been to a race recently. My husband is not so much a NASCAR fan. So I have these two friends now, and we are really putting our hopes in to go to Bristol to the fall race. Nice. So if any of the shoe fans out there have any words of advice on Bristol night race for next year, we'll take those. DM me your experiences or what to do or not to do.
Yeah. Bristol looks like a blast. It's also on my bucket list, and definitely want to go to that night race. I mean, just watching it just a couple weeks ago made me wish I was there. So one of these days I'll save up enough money to, make a road trip out to Tennessee. But yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
I thoroughly enjoyed when I went back in the 90s to Bristol. I mean, it was just amazing. I was like, you couldn't stop watching the corners because it was like somebody was bumping somebody in every corner, so it was pretty cool. So I really would like to go back.
all right. Well, Rita, we appreciate you coming on the Shoe Show. And without, we try to make this show more about community. That's why we bring on fans, and we want it to be, your Team Super Shoes show, not just a show about me. And so my last question, it's almost Halloween. When this debuts, it'll be almost Halloween. And wanted to know what your favorite Halloween costume you ever wore. What is that?
Man, I don't know. I like Halloween, and I enjoy seeing all the kids dress up. I don't have children of my own, so I enjoy with my nieces and my great nephews and seeing them get all dressed up. But I don't remember what I dressed up as for Halloween. That
All
was
right.
way too many years ago.
Well, very good. All right. Well, Rita, appreciate you, and it's really cool to talk to you for a little bit, even if it's only for 5 or so minutes. It's good to get to know you, and I'll see you on the Facebook group.
Absolutely. And Josh, I just love what you and Michael do. We get such a blessing out of the webpage and all the stuff, the content that you guys put out there. Thank you for all your hard work.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. See you.